Hello friends, welcome back to the new tutorial of the Next.js. Today we are going to learn about data fetching in Next.js 14 using SWR. So those who haven't subscribed my channel yet, please do subscribe my channel, and if you like the video, please do like, share and comment on my video. Let's get started. So what do you mean by SWR? Stale-While-Revalidate is a powerful React hook library that simplifies data fetching and management in Next.js applications. It offers the features like caching. Okay, so stores fetch data locally for the faster subsequent access. Second one, that is revalidation, automatically refetches the data in the background to ensure freshness. Optimistic updates displays cache data while refetching happens seamlessly in the background. Fourth one, that is focus revalidation, optionally refetches data when a component comes into the focus, providing an up-to-date experience, right? So how we are going to installation is npm install swr, and importing the use SWR hook. Using this import, use SWR with from SWR, right? So the the use SWR hooks accepts two arguments: the data URL or the endpoint, and the data fetching function. Okay, that's important. Two arguments it accepts. Next one, it returns an object with three properties, that is data, the fetch data's null initially, then populated upon successfully fetch. Error, any errors encountered during the fetching, null initially, then populated if an error occurs. Mutate, a function to manually refetch the data or updates the cache. Okay, additional features it has, right? That is configurations. So there is a configuration that revalidate on focus, that refetch the data when the component comes into the focus, that is optional. Okay, then we have a refresh interval, refetch the data up at a specific interval of time, that is also optional. Then we have a dedupe, duplicate request on the for the same url, that is again optional, right? So now the benefits. What are the benefits of using SWR? Simplify data fetching. SWR streamlines data fetching logic, reducing boilerplate code, improved performance, caching, revalidation techniques, optimize the data access. Then we have an enhanced user experience, automatically updates and optimistic UI handling, provide a smoother user experience. Now, here sometimes we are using the fetcher in the documentation. There is a fetcher function used to use in the SWR for the couple of reasons why we are using that one. So the benefits of that one for the separate fetcher functions: code reusability, improved readability, and flexibility. So you can encapsulate different data fetching strategies on error handling logic with the fetcher functions, making it more adaptable to various use cases. Okay, so basically a dedicated fetcher function can be reused across different components that need to fetch the same data. This promotes dry, don't repeat yourself principles and reduces code duplications. Okay, that is a bad that is a good practice if you are using the fetcher function, right? This promotes better code organization, readability, and maintainability in the long run, specific, especially as your Next.js application grows on complexity. So let's dive into the code level and let's see what exactly it is. In the public, let's create a data.json file. So let's go to the code, and here we have a public. Okay, let's create a file, data.json, copy this. Next, we have to create customer swr.json JS. Okay, so here we have the customers, and here I'm going to create a new file with this name. Okay, and I'm just going to copy this one code. So here you can see we have full-fledged code for data fetching. I think what else the issue it's coming on. I think the code is not completely. This is not. I think there. Okay, so this is there, right? Now we have to call into index.js file. So here we go with the index.js file where it is. So here we have the code for the index.js file. Okay, so let's go and update this code. Let's save this code and let's go to the terminal and let's set the nvm use node 20 and npm run dev. Got it? This is done. Let's open the link and we have a customers link, right? So let's open the customers and here you can see can't resolve customer SWR. I think there is an issue in the caps. Okay, so make it rename with. Okay, so is it customers? Now let's have a look. This is done. So here we go. Module not found. Okay, so I haven't installed the module. So let's install this one npm I npm iswr. So install this. Now we are going to run npm run dev. Let's reload this and here you can see that the data is fetched. Okay, so here you can see that it's getting the data from the cache, right? So if I just go with the f12, no I don't. So let's update the data. Optimistic updates are there, right? So here if I'm going to change any kind of data over here, like suppose I'm going to make it like 76, saving this data and here you can see that is automatically updated, right? If I make it like 15 something, here you can see that it's automatically updated, right? And if I put something like 666 and I'm saving this one and here you can see that it's automatically updated, right? So what's the main thing that we are using this one? So here the main thing that we are using this library. Okay, so here we have the benefits, that is simplify data fetching, streamline the data fetching logic, reducing boilerplate load, caching and revalidation techniques, optimizes data access. That means automatic updates are there. So most important thing that the automatic updates and optimistic UI handling provides smoother user experience. So whatever data is like updating here, so automatically at the background it updates and just render it. Okay, that's the main thing over here, right? So they have some options, right? Configure options. Okay, so how we are going to use that? Suppose I want to revalidate on focus, like when the component comes into the focus, when I click or something, right? So it will go over here. So there is a documentation over here which I'm reading, right? So here you can see that that is revalidate if a stale, so make it automatically revalidate even if the stale data is there. I think there is a one thing that is refresh interval. So you can mention that by default disabled. So automatically it fetches the data. So if you want to add a refresh interval, like after this many times, okay, after this seconds, the data should be pulled out. Okay, so you can also add this one. Okay, so I think here I have the scenario. So first one is revalidate on focus. So here we have the definition. Right here you can see, so if they click on the login automatically, when wherever I just click on it, revalidation, right? So this can be useful immediately synchronized to the latest state. This is helpful for refreshing data in scenarios like stale or mobile tabs or laptops that went to sleep. In that case, we are refocus a page or switch between the tabs. SWR automatically revalidates the data and render the new data over here. Okay, this feature is enabled by default or you can disable by revalidate on focus. Okay, so by default it's there, so automatically it giving me the data, right? Now we have a revalidate on interval. So you can mention that after a certain refresh interval, you can mention that after this seconds it should be retrieved. Okay, so in many cases data changes because of the multiple devices, multiple users, multiple tabs. How can we over time update the data on the screen with the help of refresh interval value, right? So this is how you can then revalidate on connect. So there are many functions that you can use to pass the options and make it happen in your SWR using the Next.js. So any doubt, any query in that, do let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video, and don't forget to like, share and comment on my video. Have a nice day.